How's it going, Knife Fanatics? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. This week, guys, I was out of town this week, visiting family members that I hadn't seen for a while for Thanksgiving and doing all that. So I haven't made any videos or anything for, I don't know, a week or so now. But we're back home now. And a trip I took down to see, see some family members. Like I said, I actually came back with some knives and a few things that I'm excited to show you guys that I was not expecting to get. Uh, well, we'll talk about that when we get inside and I show you the knives, but I'm very thankful for that. So I did get, was fortunate enough to get a couple of nice knives to bring back and a sheath, and I have a package here to unbox with you guys from Whatnot, from an awesome show. If you guys use Whatnot, definitely go follow them. I've mentioned them before. Just an awesome show. They're just now getting into knives and made me a really good deal on these knives. So we're going to get inside and unbox those and share those with you guys. You guys let me know what you think. So anyway, like I said, happy Thanksgiving, guys. And, or I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. And let's get inside and look at these knives and talk about them. Appreciate you watching. Well, all right, guys, as you can see, we're back inside here. So we'll just show you some of the stuff I brought back from the Thanksgiving trip. Right off the bat here, this is a case trapper sheath. We stopped in, me and my cousin, stopped in the Bluegrass Ace Hardware down there in Richmond. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. They have a case event there every year. Unfortunately, I missed this year's case event. I wanted to go to it. I know Red Eyed Patriot went to it. Several of you guys did. And of course, John the Knife Guy was in there, of course. I'm sure you guys are familiar with him. And he does have a YouTube channel. So we talked to him for a minute, and he showed me the new case, the Crossroads Barlow. He was carrying one of them. Of course, he had some in the store, for sale too. But he was carrying one. He pulled it out of his pocket and let me salivate all over it. All right, and I looked at it for a while, and we chatted for a minute. But I didn't have a whole lot of money, but my cousin actually picked this up for me. He grabbed a sheath for him and then one for me for my birthday. I hadn't seen him. My birthday was in September, and so he grabbed me that. And so, good little sheath, trapper sheath. It was only, I think it was $10.99, so can't beat that. So, happy to have that. And, I got plenty of trappers to carry that with. So, that was one of them. And this one right here, also, my cousin gave me for my birthday. Little small stockman. Synthetic, Delrin, jig Delrin, small stockman. So, good little knife. It is the 6333 pattern, stainless. So, that'll be a great little knife to need sharpened. Don't really need cleaned up. A little bit of rust in the nail nick there. Trying to polish that out, but just need sharpened, and be a good little, fifth pocket knife or a vest pocket knife. You guys know I like my vests, especially in the wintertime, so this would be a good one to throw in a vest pocket. So, good little knife. He also, like I said, he got me both of them things there for my birthday, so appreciate that. And then, this one here is a case. Trapper, carbon steel. Is a 2015, I believe. It's rusty. And this one is also my cousin's. So the cousin that bought me these two things here is actually, he's my second cousin. And his dad, which would be my first cousin, pulled this out at the Thanksgiving family dinner there. And since I've been cleaning on knives and making knife videos, he asked me if I thought I could clean this up for him. And, of course, I said yes, so I brought this back home with me. I'm going to clean it up and sharpen it up for him. It's pretty dull. It needs sharpened. And give that back to him, and I think he'll be real happy with that. It does have a little pin crack there, which that's pretty typical for... for every synthetic yellow you know, Delrin trapper that I've picked up has a pin crack right there. So that's just normal. You guys let me know if that's been your experience too. It's not loose or anything. That's fine. It'll probably hold just fine like that for years. If I can find some clear super glue around here before I give it back to him, I might spread it on there and sand it out. But I mean, it's, you know, I'd say it's got years and years and years of use before that ever flakes apart. So I ain't worried about that. Neither is he. It's a user. He just, you know, going to clean the rust off the blade, sharpen it up for him, and I think it's going to turn out good. And he'll be happy with that, I'm sure. So that's that one. That'll be a new a cleanup video coming to the channel pretty soon. And then last but not least, this one right here, guys. So my little cousin's woman actually got this for me for my birthday. I was not expecting that at all. Of course, you can see that white box. You know what that means, carbon steel, which I absolutely love. And yeah, I was not expecting this. This is a very nice knife, and I very, very much appreciate it. Jesse is my cousin's name. If you and Stacy are watching this video, and I'm sure one of you or both of you probably will at some point, thank you very much. I know I said thank you, you know, when you gave it to me, but I just have to reiterate, this is a absolutely beautiful knife. Dark red bone, peach seed jig. At first, when I first looked at it, guys, I thought it was the Indian paintbrush. I didn't read it. I just opened it and looked at it. But it's not. The Indian paintbrush has more of the orange, but look at that. When I first seen it, it was kind of in dim light too. It looked like the Indian paintbrush. I thought that's what it was. It's very, very similar. And just the Indian paintbrush has more orange kind of fading in there. But look at the milk coming in that, especially on the bottom. Look, I'm real tempted. This is a beautiful knife. I love that shield too. Look at the style of that shield. I'm tempted to kind of feather this a little bit with some sandpaper and just kind of see if I can't brush a little bit more white out of this side and maybe right there. But yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. I love that, the white, or the milk, as a lot of knife people call it, in that bone. Look at this side. Look at that. That is a beautiful knife right there. So, dark red bone, peach seed jig, carbon steel trapper. Yeah, I appreciate this very much. You guys, you know, this is an absolutely beautiful knife, and I know it wasn't cheap either. So, I appreciate that very much. I really do. So, that is a beautiful knife, and I'm very, very happy to have that in the collection. So, shout out to them two for doing me so well on my birthday. You know, you can't beat that. Have a case-filled birthday, right? So, appreciate it very much, guys. I really, really do. So, anyway, those are those. You guys let me know what you think about that. And now we'll get to the whatnot package. Use my, y'all seen this? I think I did a short when I got this a couple weeks ago now, whatever it was. Got that the same guy I got the Case Collectors Club rust lock from. He hit me up a little while later with this knife, so snagged it for 45 bucks. Little trapper. So we'll cut this package open with it, because I know it's good and sharp. Alright, guys. Look what we got here. Schrade. You guys know I've mentioned it several times, and I've commented it on several of your guys' channels, videos. Schrade, the old, USA schrade, overall is probably my favorite knife company, with Schrade and Imperial being under the same ownership there. I just loved it. Loved the old Imperials and Schrades. Love them, absolutely love them. And this shop, guys, like I say, I've mentioned it several times, but this seller, their next knife show is probably coming up pretty soon. They have really, really awesome prices on knives, guys. I got these right here. Let's open them for $20 a piece with the sheath. Look at that. I mean, you cannot beat that. So that is the Schrade Plus LB7. And that's the Uncle Henry. I didn't even realize that. That's the Uncle Henry LB7 USA. Awesome snap. Like new. I mean, it literally doesn't even look like it's ever been used. I don't know where they got these. They got they just got into knives from what I gathered on the show, and they had mentioned it. They didn't really know about knives. They didn't know really what a fair price was, and they was asking on that first show when I found them what people thought about the prices. And I was really, like, me and one other person was in there talking to them, and I was telling them, you guys are running these really, really reasonably, and a lot of cases I would consider cheap. $20 for an LB7 USA in the sheath. Sheath looks brand new. Knife looks brand new. Yeah, you guys out there, if you know, right? $20 is a screaming deal, and no one was bidding for whatever reason. And so, and I didn't have the money, to bid. I bought that buck off of them, that excuse me. And I bought that buck 112 off of them for 20 bucks, I think it was. They were starting basically everything, these kind of knives, at 20 bucks. And I didn't have the money to buy anything else, and no one was bidding. And so, and he just, I'd commented in the chat, kind of trying to get people to bid, like, man, that's a really cheap deal on these knives. If I had the money, I'd buy every one of them. And no one was bidding. So the guy, he said, man, hey, Country, my username, KY Country. He said, if you want time to, to get the money together, I'll gladly hold them for you, because no one was bidding. And so I said, well, definitely hold the 2 Schrades for me. And he did. And so it took me a little longer than I even planned on getting the money. And, he was fine with it. And he held it for me and posted them for 20 bucks a piece on Buy It Now. And I bought them, guys. I mean, you cannot beat that. So I'll put their name on the screen. You guys definitely go follow them and be looking for their next knife show. I don't know how, if they just bought out some kind of a lot of knives or something to sell. I don't imagine that they're going to constantly be able to have inventory for that cheap. There's just no way you're going to be able to buy them that low and then resell them for that low. So I would imagine those deals, I'm just speculating, of course. I would imagine that once those on their next show, once they're gone, I would say they're gone, most likely. And the guys they had, they got more Schrades, they got bucks, brand new in the clamshells, all kinds of bucks, the buck lights, all kinds of stuff, guys. Really nice knives, and I'm definitely going to be watching whenever their next show is, and I'm going to try to snag a few more myself. But so I would love to see them have a nice, good, successful show. So some of you guys that use Whatnot, definitely get over there and check them out. Like I said, I'll put their name on the screen so I don't mess up the shop name for sure. And you guys go check them out and let them know that Kentucky Country sent you over there. All right, so there's that one. And here is this one. Again, sheath looks brand new. I mean, look at that, guys, for $20. Oh, that's Uncle Henry too. Okay, I forgot. LB7 Schrade Plus. Does not look like it's ever been used. You cannot beat that, guys. Cannot beat it. It does have a little bit of some chunks took out of it there, like it's been dropped or something, but no big deal. So I did not have any Uncle Henrys in the collection. Now I got 2 LB7s. So one of these, most likely, if I don't give it to someone for, you know, like a Christmas gift or something. But since I do have 2 LB7s here, I probably will try to make a trade on one of them, since I have, you know, 2 LB7s now. So I'll be looking for that. If you guys haven't joined my Knife Fanatics Facebook group, definitely go over there and join that. That's where I'm going to post all of my trades first. I'll give the people that join the group, you know, first dibs on trades and things like that. So come over there and, you know, post your trades and post the stuff that you're looking for, or just, you know, a lot of people like to just post, you know, their latest knife pickups, and you know, we like to talk about them, and just a great place to hang out and you know, share your stuff. So if you're not, you know, even if you're not a, you know, like a video, you know, a YouTuber, you don't like making content, it'd be a great place to just, you know, network with people and post your, you know, your new pickups. So I would really appreciate you if you guys come over there and join that. And I say one of these probably will be getting posted for a trade, to see if I can't get something else in the collection that I don't have yet. And but anyway, guys, 20 bucks with the sheaths, 20 bucks a piece. I challenge you to find a better deal than that. Look these things up on eBay in this condition with the sheaths and see what people ask for them. You cannot beat that. Like I said, guys, they had all kinds of stuff new in the box: buck, you know, schrade, Kershaw, and I definitely, if I've got the money whenever their next show is, I'm gonna get on there and look and see if they've got it scheduled. I'm gonna be trying to get some more of them. That's just too cheap. So appreciate you guys watching. You guys let me know what you think about all my my knife pickups there. So we got the schrades, we got the trapper sheath, the little small Stockman, and of course this absolute beauty of a knife. So you guys comment on all that, let me know your thoughts. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. Be looking for the cleanup on this video, and maybe we'll be able to film giving it back to my cousin and getting his reaction. That'd be cool for the video. And so anyway, guys, be looking for that. And I appreciate you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Facebook group, go follow this shop on Whatnot, and appreciate you watching. Catch you on the next one.